Report Part 2. We then went on, as it were, to discuss his present circumstances and sources of income and lifestyle. He lives at address and pays rent of £650 a month to the landlord, the Southern Housing Association. He receives universal credit, which varies between £800 a month to just short of £1,000 a month, as open brackets, as seems to be the way with universal credit, close brackets, stop. His interests seem to be the church, his local church, the local gym, occasional visits to theatre and the cinema, and visits with friends. He seems moderately content with this, but recognises that it is not altogether a fulfilling way of living. He doesn't suffer from depression, but he's not altogether a happy man. He used to be in a long-term relationship, but lost his only son in 2016. He has several relatives in the UK who are perhaps not of his immediate blood relations, but are linked to him in a family and community way. His main family is in Zimbabwe, South Africa, where his family came from originally. He owes £1,700 to the Southern Housing Association in back rent, and needs to pay back £3,700 to local family stroke friends for the loan he received to buy a car to assist him in job hunting, which he had promised to repay once he'd got a job, ... Thus he needs approximately £5,500 as a lump sum to clear his existing debt. Assuming his state pension next year is more or less equivalent to the universal credit he presently receives, and have asked him to contact the DWP for a pension forecast, I consider that I would think that to get a reasonable quality of life for the future, he would need probably an extra £300 to £400 a month, extra over his universal credit or his pension, thereby giving him an income of in excess of about £500 a month, to give him a reasonable standard of living and quality of life for the future. Whilst, as I said earlier, I would not support him actively in his... I would no longer support him actively in his application for professional membership for incorporated engineer membership of the institution. I would be happy to review any documents he himself initiated and produced, including the attributes form which I had left with him previously. This ends my report. Stop.